marked as our Old Red Museum, but the museum is moved in with the 6th Floor Museum. They're turning that building back into what it was originally, a courthouse. Now to our right, there is a statue there. That is of George Benjamin Dealey. George Dealey was the very first publisher of the Dallas Morning News. He was named Dean of American Publishing by New York Times. What's interesting about that, he is not even American. He was born in the UK, but he was such a great leader here in Dallas. There's a common misconception about Dealey Plaza here. A lot of people think it was built as a way to honor John F. Kennedy after the assassination. It's actually not true. It was instead built in 1930 as a grand welcome to Dallas. At the time, John F. Kennedy was only 13 years old, a little too young to be a U.S. president yet. To our right is the federal building, opened in 1930. If you're to join the military, that is where you'll be sworn in, or actually, well, you'll get started. Coming into view on the right is a tall tower with a ball on top. That is our Reunion Tower, opened up in 1978 by Ray Hunt, the son of oil tycoon H.L. Hunt. It's been nicknamed the ball or the dandelion, and when I first saw it, I called it the giant microphone, but that nickname hasn't caught on yet. There's an observation deck up there, so you can go up there and get a panoramic view of the city, covered in 259 programmable LED lights, which make it an iconic feature of our Dallas skyline, especially at night. It was named Reunion after a community called La Reunion. La Reunion was established in 1855. They were all artists, very good at their craft, but terrible farmers. They could not produce enough food to feed themselves, so after only 5 years, La Reunion disbanded and joined with Dallas. To our right, that is our Union Station, opened up in 1916 by Jarvis Hunt. At its peak, it was running 80 trains a day. During World War II, 100,000 soldiers went through there on their way to training. Our Union Station is alive and well today thanks to DART, TRE, and Amtrak. Coming on our right, that is the old headquarters for the Dallas Morning News, established in 1885. On the front of the building, there's a giant quote from George Dealey that starts by saying to build the news on the rock of truth and righteousness. It continues on to say to get both sides of every important question. These are wise words to live by today, especially with some of the fake and half news that we get nowadays. They've won Pulitzer Prizes, Polk Awards, and they've managed to make a few people angry throughout the years, which is probably a good thing for a news company. And they are Dallas's only daily paper. There was another one, but the Dallas Morning News bought them out decades ago. We're coming up on our stop number 2 at the Omni Hotel. This hotel is wrapped in 4 miles of lighting. Come back at night, it will look like something off the Vegas Strip. The lighting is so high-tech during the Dallas Film Festival, they actually stream video on the building. Inside are restaurants and shops such as Texas Spice, Little Katana's, Owner's Box, and Bob's Steakhouse. The ribbon cutting for the Omni was on 11/11/11. The ribbon was cut by Larry Hagman and Linda Gray from the TV show Dallas. And this is our stop at the Omni Hotel. And for once, I'm very grateful that I do not see anyone trying to wave us down to join the tour. We would have to strap them on the roof. I'm going to explain to you a little bit about your tickets. If you have our one-loop ticket, you'll stay with the trolley the entire round and you'll get off exactly where you got on. If you have our hop ticket, you can hop off at any of our stops along the way, and I'll be back around in 90 minutes to pick you up. The hop ticket is also good for transportation tomorrow as well, so you can use me to get back to all of the sites. Now on their front lawn, there is a giant Pegasus here. A lot of people recognize it as coming from Mobil Oil. Mobil Oil merged with Exxon, becoming Exxon Mobil in 1999. But the Pegasus symbol, it actually originates with Magnolia Petroleum, which was established in 1922. That Pegasus there was built in 1934 for the first annual meeting of the American Petroleum Institute. The oil tycoons and wildcatters wanted something big and flashy like them. That definitely fit the bill. It was so loved they later took that Pegasus and put it on top of the Magnolia Petroleum building, where it stayed for 60 years. Since that was the tallest building here in Dallas at the time, it was rumored you could see that Pegasus for up to 75 miles out when approaching the city. Since it was the first thing you could see and the first bright and colorful thing about Dallas, It has become a beloved icon and mascot. You'll see that Pegasus symbol all over downtown Dallas. And we're actually holding up because right here you can get a picture of two of Dallas's more iconic features in one shot. The red Pegasus and in the background, Reunion Tower. That Pegasus is rotated enough for us to get a really good picture. So everybody grab your picture. I'm moving off in about 5 seconds.
Sakto may guarantee.
Frozen supply.
Now the Omni Hotel itself, it actually connects overhead with our convention center. The center is going across in front of us 3 blocks, built in 1957, named after the first Texas woman to serve on the U.S. Senate, Kay Bailey Hutchinson. Inside there's 2 million square feet of space. On the roof there's a helipad that can accommodate 5 helicopters at one time. It's because of this center we are the 6th most visited city in the nation. 24 million people come through here almost every single year. The biggest convention happens in the summers. It is a 2-week-long convention for Mary Kay. They've had as many as 60,000 representatives come through. That is a lot of makeup and a lot of pink Cadillacs. Other things that happen: Comic-Con, A-Con, Volleyball Nationals, Cheerleading Nationals, Olympic Trials. America's Got Talent was here. People were rehearsing all over the lawns. My son's favorite convention happens at the very end of summer break. It is the Great American Truck Show. He likes to climb up in all of the big rigs and pretend he can drive something bigger than his mother does. Now, he thinks I pay a lot of money for that.